Today we're going to plant up a container, which is an easy way to green up your garden if growing in the ground is limited or difficult. In many situations, containers are simply the only option where there is no soil at all, and they are also invaluable for increasing growing space and bringing to life patios and pavings which should otherwise be bare and grey. We've got a plastic container. The most important thing is that it has a hole for the drainage, because that's essential for the water to flow through. With having a hole at the bottom, it will mean that the compost will fall through and leave a nice pile on your patio. The easiest thing to do is put a few little crocks over the hole. So this is not blocking up the hole, so there's still drainage going through, but it just makes sure that the compost doesn't escape from the pot. Now, time for the compost. So this is a peat-free compost. This compost has got about 6 weeks worth of feed in it. To increase the amount of feed within the compost, you can add some slow release feed granules. And then also, one of the time consuming things about having containers is the watering. So by adding the moisture retaining gel, this just helps with the amount of times you have to water. Before I get carried away with putting the compost in, I'll have a look at the plants. So here we've got an osteospermum, which is going to give us lots of nice height at the back of the pot. And I've got some other trading bedding plants, so petunias, million bells and verbenas, which are all nicely going to contrast with my nice grey pot. Let's get my coat off, get stuck in. So I'm going to arrange these as if this is the back of the pot, so it's going to be against the wall. So I'm going to have the tall plants at the back, nice trading million bells at the front. It's just a case of placing them how you want them to be. When you're finally happy with how you want them, and firming them in. I'm happy with how they're positioned and planted, so it's a case of just tidying it up and watering, and then deadheading anything that's got the flowers have gone over. This helps the plants to continue flower throughout the summer. Because it's only just been freshly planted up, I wouldn't water it too much. It's just a case of monitoring it. But this is only one option. There are lots of other different things you can use. If you're wanting a long-term planter, you can use shrubs and herbaceous perennials so that you've got a year-round interest. I hope you've been inspired to be planting up your own container, and please remember to pledge to us at the RHS website, rhs.org.uk/GGB. And then also don't forget to share your pictures of Greening Grey Britain on Twitter with the hashtag Greening Grey Britain.